monk buff, do we?
Not right now.
And unlikely to tonight because it sounded like Rhea wasn't going to be able to make it, and Kevin is off celebrating engagements.
Make it sound like there were a whole bunch of them. That would be exciting.
They have cardboard tanks. They should toys. They should have cardboard, like all the buff toys.
Cardboard monk.
Yep.
For
exactly.
the DPS casters, I'd like to point out that Bubbles noticed our lack of monk buff, but she did not notice for you guys the lack of demon hunter buff.
Warlock.
Why do we have all the buffless classes? Are we not advertising correctly?
It's because there's too many druids.
To be fair,
All right,
we will have.
ready check coming momentarily.
E,
Yes, Wrath.
do not link me.
I do not link you.
Well,
Get enough defensives, you don't need one more. And plus, it actually wouldn't do very much here because it would transfer 40% of the damage you take to me, and we're sharing damage.
yeah, the one thing. What's the one trinket people don't want to wear? Skulker's Wing?
Skulker's Wing is very dangerous to wear, yes.
Yeah, if you have a Skulker's Wing, don't wear it.
Or at least it's very dangerous to activate. We'll phrase it
Yeah,
that
just
way.
don't use it. I wear it all the time on my DK. I just don't use it. Just make sure you don't click it unless it's in your rotation. You need to not wear it.
Sorry, did you manage to tap the cauldron before it went away? Excellent.
Now remember, this fight is all about coordination, stick together. I can't think of a good reason to not be on your marked person.
And let me know when you're ready, sir.
And for those of us doing this fight for the first time with us, which some of you may be, if any of you are melee, not only do you want to stick on short with the blue square, but anytime crap comes from the ceiling to attempt to hit us, the default position is that we move to the right. Short will call it out, but the default is that we move to the right.
Right. And we will start as left as possible on Sledge Fist, except during the opening where we start just sort of...
So just stand on the square at all times. Ranged, we have a rule when you get sucked in before you get blown back out, do not blow a speed cooldown if you're linked to somebody, especially.
Don't blow speed cooldown, period.
Nobody should be pulling a speed cooldown anytime in this fight, really.
I did if I wasn't linked, but yes, that's true.
Tanks. That's the
and
only reason.
if you're ranged, just the best thing to do is just keep facing him, but back slowly away. Just step, and then when he blows you back, hopefully you'll be linked with your other person still.
And this is the one time where I'm not going to give you the side eye for backing up.
All right, let's jump in. Seeing the fight will make a difference for the new people. All right, counting down.
Hold off on your cooldowns till he hits the pillars.
Yep.
Gonna flatten your bones.
Nice tight.
Beware.
Run out. Run in.
So much smaller.
Run in to the boss.
Steve, go ahead and stand.
Slow.
Slowly, stay together.
Not the skull.
Steve, stand.
Run out melee.
Oof.
HT, stand.
Stop in time.
Charge coming. Don't be in the way. Ready your cooldown.
That was behind him.
He disagreed.
You were slightly under him, maybe?
Either that or he just didn't like it.
Melee stack.
Right, first time, Wrath.
Yep.
Skull.
Jump.
This is the bad chain pull.
Yep. Come right back here. And yes, this is the bad one.
Melee right, melee right.
You on me?
Seems like.
Next move, we're going forward.
2, 1.
Forward.
You want to taunt to do that?
Stomping time.
I think we determined it's better for me to just eat it.
Next one is forward again.
Beware.
But not yet.
Melee stack.
Beware.
Now.
Alright.
Do not be too far forward. Little bits. We are going behind this puddle from the rubble. Go to Skull.
Melee right, melee right.
Forward.
Beware. Stomping time.
Yes, the next move is a big one.
I'm trying to see your marker. I don't see. Oh, I see it now.
It's under his foot.
Is that where we're going?
That is where we're going later.
They're gonna move him,
Yep.
and he's
Go there now. Skull now.
Even with all of the DPS stuff, I want
Forward.
to be able to see the full fight. So we're
Because
playing
they're
it out.
moving him again. Usually they do.
Yeah, that's
Well,
fine.
yeah, towards the door.
Forward again.
Yeah, after that stomp, we do it.
Come back here with the chain slam.
Melee right.
Beware.
We are going in between those puddles next.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. Stomping time.
Note where Skull is.
and you can tell where we're supposed to be. We're supposed to be 20% after each, so we should be at 20 now.
Ideally faster than that, but yes.
Beware.
Oh, not to Skull. Just straight ahead. Silly Skull.
It's hard to do from where you're at.
Back to here.
You can go through those puddles, it won't hurt you.
Well, it does hurt you.
Immaterial hurt.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. Stomping time.
Find a happy place. Find a happy place.
And right there is when we need him dead by, which, given how many people we had dead, I would actually say we did pretty nicely. But obviously, we will need to not have those deaths. This fight, as much as it is a DPS challenge, it is important for us to be staying alive. That is actually the number one way to make sure we have the DPS, is to have everyone alive the whole fight. But the key to doing that in most cases, is respecting the chains. I want to say the vast majority, if not all of those deaths, were chain related.
Sorry, I killed one. I know.
Some collapsing foundations and so junk that fell from the ceilings onto the floor. Swirlies people didn't stay out of it. Yeah, half chains.
Both up.
This is a tough fight, so don't forget to use potions if you can, use runes if you can, etc.
Curious, how many people haven't actually done this fight before?
Me.
Okay.
I believe at least two.
I haven't done it on heroic, but we did it on normal.
So that brings me to at least three.
Are you counting Frodon?
I am not counting Frodon.
But he said.
Frodon is a liar.
Ooh.
You heard me.
He's a rogue. He's probably from Australia too. Can't trust him either way.
All right, counting down. I will be bringing him to a round start, so he is going to be moving a little bit early.
Melee stack. Melee stack.
Beware.
Back to here.
Beware.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. Stomping time. Beware. Stone harder than head.
Melee stack.
Beware.
I can't reach Rathan.
Scooch up a little bit.
Yeah, I saw that. Wait.
Come back here. Yeah, Skull's in the correct spot.
Melee right.
Clump on Skull.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Forward and right.
Melee. Survive. Nice job.
Next move is a rather large one. Also Bubbles Mana Tide.
Melee stack. Melee stack.
Jeez.
Beware.
Melee right.
Forward to Skull.
Let it land first.
Yeah.
There we go. Yep. We're going to have a roar
Go to Skull.
on the next stomp. So melee, be careful. You're going to be extra fast.
Beware.
Tight on Skull.
Yourselves up.
3, 2,
Don't get squished.
1.
Forward,
Second.
but a little bit.
Beware. Stop in time.
Our next move is basically where he's standing.
Beware.
But not yet. Now, move to skull. Move to skull now.
Beware.
Move
Melee
to
right.
skull. That's not good. Back up, don't get squished. Forward to skull.
Tusfy.
Don't cross you.
Come back to skull. Yes, I know it's
Melee
not.
right, melee right.
Beware.
Algrim Manita, or Healing Tide, big one.
I did earlier.
Okay, no
Hold
worries.
out.
4, 3,
Go forward, next stomp.
Defensives if you can. Health potions.
Beware.
Big damage coming when he hits this pillar.
Forward. Alright, stay put here. Punch him hard.
Let's take him back against the wall.
We're going left.
Stone harder than
Not yet, though. Not yet. Come back.
Stand on diamond.
beware.
Oh,
Melee right.
overshoot it. Overshoot it.
Flat now.
Next move is forward. Forward.
Stone cross you.
Come back here.
Melee left.
We're going into that little nook.
4, 3, 2,
This is not great.
Nope.
Yeah.
Beware. Stop in time.
Have fun.
Go, go, go.
Beware.
And time's up.
Oh, I think we did better than last time, and
We did. Much
Single
better.
digit.
Well, better.
We hit the enrage at the right time.
Beware.
Or the mini rage.
Yeah, the 20%.
Yeah, we hit 20% at about the right time. We just need to have enough to survive that last round a little better.
You can do it.
more crumbling foundations than chains.
Boy, we had like 4 sets of chains back there at one time.
The crumbling foundations, just to remind people the name, is the dot that hits harder and harder the longer the fight goes.
I thought
that
it was
is-
the stuff that fell from the ceiling.
No. So that is unavoidable damage. Now, there might be avoidable damage that got them low enough for the crumbling foundations to kill them, but
We have guild bank cheap potions to give people who don't have them.
Yes, we do.
Hand those out.
yeah, anyone who does not have health potions, let's make sure we get them. This is an important fight, particularly late in the fight, once we're past particularly that third pillar, and even after the fourth one, when the crumbling foundation is doing a lot of raid damage. It can be difficult for the healers to keep up with that. And so paying attention to your health, hitting health potions, health pot, or health stone, we don't have health stones, but health pots and Kyrian files, personal defensives, etc., to mitigate that damage is very important.
We could get hellstones.
Are you getting some health pots? I'm all out of health potions. Did you say you were getting some?
Yep, we're gonna.
I can give you some. Is that Algrim?
So that was Sylph.
I'm sorry.
Hey.
So I was just going to say I also have from last expansion, so they're old, but they're still not bad, potions for anti-agi and strength. So if anyone does not have potions and would like a few of those, open up trade with me and tell me what you want.
We also have an entire tab in the guild bank devoted to those.
Hey, Short, if you could
Somewhere.
come out with me to get a summon on White Ash, we're going to get some Hellstones around the raid as well.
I'm making you a full stack. Hang on.
Oh, okay, cool.
$0.1 million gold. I don't know what to do with it.
And we're doing all this because, we didn't need much more to get him down. Just, I'd like to have a little bit more survival, which I think will make that difference.
That's a yawn mod.
So anybody knows a warlock? We could use one of those.
Yeah, that's White Ash that we're bringing in.
No. I mean permanently. This is my pretty.
So like Chesto, who's normally going to be raiding with us?
Yeah, but another one because Chesto and Baby can't always make it.
Right.
So a warlock, a mage.
So you guys, I'll just swap over to my warlock. Frodon can tank.
Next week.
No, Frodon can. He's good.
I can tank.
Speaking of Ken Tank, we do have a spectator with us. Those of you who noticed Chip's application recently, while he is not able to join us in raid yet because faction transfer hasn't happened, he is watching.
He is here in
listening
spirit, as he is both in Discord, hello Chip, and watching me streaming it. So,
Chip,
getting a feel for us.
I'm gonna make a Dale joke at some point. I apologize.
I already did that. You missed it.
You did miss that.
Go ahead and grab the health stone. Also, in addition to grabbing them, make sure to use them.
Chip is also getting us the silent treatment. What gives?
Or he's being respectful.
I mean, so my favorite part about the Chip and Dale, that you think about it like long enough, is it's the two actors that were up for Indiana Jones, how they're dressed. It's Harrison Ford as Indiana Jones and Tom Selleck as Magnum PI.
Somehow that seemed to me like a random string of words strung together.
Yeah,
If you look at how Chip and Dale are dressed, it's Indiana Jones PI.
Yes,
Yeah,
this is
for
a
sure.
true statement.
Oh, okay. Well, Nina, when I brought this up earlier, Nina responded with a reference that I actually had to look up because I was too old for it.
Isn't that the pilot?
Yes, I did respond about the pilot. His plane is broken.
Yeah.
Except
It's always broken, and
it
also-
didn't appear until Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, which was 1989, which was long after I stopped watching Chip and Dale.
Yes,
I mean,
well, welcome to my childhood.
I mean, in fairness, the only pilot that I know is Baloo. Tailspin. That's the only pilot.
Baloo was also a pilot. Yes.
Those came out after I graduated high school.
Sounds all right. I think that was after. It might have been around when I was graduating high school.
Who else besides Sylve needs healing potions? They do stack. You can have a healing potion and a
Health stone and a file, all three of which can be used.
Ooh, hey!
And can be used on top of a DPS potion. They do not take the same cooldown.
Did we drop cookies and I missed it?
We did, and you did. You were too busy talking even when we pointed it out.
Busy talking.
Sweet.
We died. It's all Rathan's fault.
Yep.
It usually is.
I have lasted the longest, at least one of the fights. D lasted the longest the other fight, so I think I'm okay.
Because you have somebody pouring health down your throat.
Yeah, me.
And for some reason, I thought White was still offline because my raid frame is screwing up. So I was waiting for that.
Ready to go. I'm standing the one in the spot.
Yeah, I was waiting for my raid frame to say you were back online before doing the ready check.
I'm here.
Blah, blah.
Fort Tusk.
Even Nina wasn't here yet.
Oh, hey, did I miss food?
I was waiting until White got back on that.
Yes.
Yep.
I missed it.
You were also talking about rescue
Another one.
rangers.
Talk. Yep.
I need to give pots to Ben. Let me just get through making some of these. I'll give him a stack.
Okay.
Oh
Let
my
me know
God.
once that trade's complete.
That was my last piece of personal food. I gotta make a stack or 2 more.
Yeah, I got to start gearing up for
What do you need,
next
Mod?
patch. I only have. I'm keeping myself roughly even at 40 rune. Figure
did
that's
price-
probably.
Did prices on stuff just shoot through the roof today? I didn't check. I'll bet you all the
surprised.
man.
Backing up.
I'll bet, yeah, if they haven't already, they will. I am ready, and I don't need more food right now.
Do you need
but-
something,
but,
Mod? I can make what do you need.
No, I'm okay for now. I'll let you know if I need some later.
And Bubbles, did you say that trade had gone through?
And Bubbles is not pressing or push to talk.
Yes, the
All
trade
right.
just went through. We're good.
Counting down.
Beware.
Melee on square. Melee pull out.
Go back here.
Melee stack. Run out.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
You can walk through the puddles.
Oh, I was used to going an extra left.
Beware. No fair.
More to the right, Wrath.
Ram. It's fine.
Beware.
Nice job stacking melee.
Stay here.
Run away, little girl. Run away. Stone.
After this chain melee, move right.
Come back where we are.
Right melee, right.
Beware.
Stick up.
Run away, little girl.
3,
Run away.
2, 1.
Beware. Stupid toy.
Next move is a big one.
Looking at the skull.
Not yet, though.
Beware.
Keep moving.
Yeah, because he doesn't
Now
matter
go
right
to
now.
skull. To skull.
He's grabbing the orbs.
Melee run to the wall so we have extra room when the next puddle drops.
It is slightly behind it.
Beware.
Go to skull.
That's what I was hoping to avoid.
Run away, little girl.
Don't get squished. Next move is forward.
Gotta move all the way over the puddle melee.
Stone.
Back here.
Melee right, melee right.
Beware.
Tight on skull. Don't get squished.
1.
It is.
Beware. Stupid toy.
Not yet.
Do you want to shift a little to the left so when we get roared
Yeah, I
back?
think so.
Beware.
Far left.
Yeah.
No fair.
Tight, tight.
If you
Not
want to
yet.
taunt, I probably won't pull thread again.
Beware.
Now
Right.
skull. Kiss the edge of the ones behind us. Cheat backwards. Now we're going forwards. Come back here.
Actually, this chain melee right. Melee right.
Beware.
Healing tide if you got it.
Res on Sylph.
Could be.
1.
Beware. Stop in time.
Next one is a big move.
Looking for your thing. There I see it. Fall.
Beware.
Not yet.
Nina, you're on me.
What?
Yeah, it said stack up with, yeah.
Okay, sorry. Well, weird.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say about that.
Me neither.
Next one's forward.
Marking you, mod.
Come back here. Don't get squished. I guess we ran out of melee?
Yeah, it's
Time.
I have a
Ran out of
cooldown.
DPS.
Yeah, those roars are giving us issues.
I think I need to stop DPSing and heal.
I think we need to do a
Just grab Rad.
healing cooldown
healer.
coordination.
Yeah.
I mean,
grab-
a 4th healer would be great, but
Oh, look at that.
Guess who just got
Yeah, I say, or just grab Rhea. You know.
oh, we have a Rhea.
That'll solve it all.
Folks, I made it.
Yeah, you better
Will
help
solve
us out.
everything.
I'm gonna say that solves monk and healer at the same time.
Yes, it does.
Okay, run out and get Rhea.
Yep, we will. We need him online first.
What?
And do this with insufficient healers is challenging. 3 healers
Yeah.
is normal.
If,
You
if
must
Rhea,
wait.
if
Hold
Rhea
on.
had not shown up there, I was going to have Proton swap over.
You must construct additional Rhea.
This Jack's gonna be the end of all of us.
Now, if Chesto would just get online.
Algrim, I'm pretty sure you're doing better than I am. So I don't know what this half healer is.
But yeah, Bubbles, survival for the DPS is more important than your DPS in the non-pillar phases. And so if you think that'll help.
I'm barely above Wrath.
I'm just really pissed off that D is doing as much healing as I am.
I'm not sure how twice as much is barely above.
Yeah, your Wrath's a little bit suspect there.
Anybody got a flask or anything like that?
Yes, I have a
got
flask.
I got an embalmer's oil, so I'm good there. I got my own food too, so give me a second.
Also, melee, we've had a bunch of folks getting clipped by the stomps, particularly in the beginning of the fight. Please be watching out for that. As soon as you see the stomp warning, you need to be on the move. We're not using speed increases, just because you don't want to break the chains, but you need to be reacting quickly on those. They will kill you.
Stamina desk. Thank you, Tess.
Welcome. I'm sorry, I was looking at my trinkets and thinking I've got a better trinket than what I'm using.
Wrath, let me know.
Finishing eating it. Yep. I'll be up there all the time.
Now that
All right. Everyone's ready, so counting down.
Can't use that item yet.
Beware.
Gonna flatten
Nice job stacking melee.
Beware.
Back here.
Press short.
Now, bud.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Stomping time!
Slide a little to your left.
Not yet.
Melee stack, melee stack. Melee stack.
Beware.
I can't see anything, so I'm just going off of warnings.
Now move.
Oh, that worked out.
Back here.
Melee right a little bit. Nice work.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Forward.
Beware.
Don't be under him. Do not be under. Melee against the wall, please. All the way to the wall.
Always stand
Inch up
on
a bit.
diamond range.
Melee right.
The skull.
Almost got out.
Tight clump. Note where skull is. We're switching sides of the pillar.
Melee right. Big move.
Hug the back one. Back up from skull. You're too far forward.
Marking you, Mud.
Sorry. Tight clump.
Beware.
After he breaks the pillar, after he wakes up, we are moving to skull.
Beware.
Now, move to skull. Next move's the big one again. We're all the way big one. I can't. I'll catch up in a sec.
Ben, come up. Yeah.
Don't get squished. Go in between.
Pulling back a little bit.
Come back here.
Stand on diamond.
Next move's the big one.
Melee should be on square.
Looking for a
Big one, big one. VE if you got it.
Got it. Going.
I got my AoE healing.
Cool. We'll use that soon.
Melee stack.
I can't.
Yep, move up. Move to skull now.
Beware.
There we
Melee
go.
right.
Forward.
Res short if he's in range.
White's got him.
We're going forward again. But actually, I changed my mind. Left. Or sorry, if that's right.
Other left.
Other left.
Oh well.
The 9 left.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Forward.
Defensives when he does this charge. Defensives when you can.
Stopping time.
Can't hit him. Not in line of sight.
Yeah, it was
He
weird.
got stuck in the wall. He got stuck in the wall. I couldn't reach him.
Oh, that stinks.
Yeah, we had lost enough DPS. I'm not sure it specifically made the difference, but it certainly didn't help. Yeah, I'll make sure not to point him at the grate next time.
To squish you with my
Well, that's a new one. I don't think we'd seen that in the 50-some polls before.
We have not seen that before. So that time we did much better in terms of surviving the shouts after the 3rd pillar, but we had a roar there after the 4th pillar that took out a lot of DPS.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting him to be so far back and to have to move. That was I got Frodon killed because of that.
Yeah, that was probably on my positioning. There was at least one, I think, where he dropped a puddle where it was empty. And so we moved in a direction that was not particularly good. So that's at least partially on me.
It's still recharging.
As you guys can see, we're definitely going to kill it. It's just a matter of things lining up in one bowl.
And getting to know the rhythms. This fight is all about coordination, and it's got a very specific rhythm, especially for melee, that once you get used to, your survivability goes up a lot.
Also, we were talking about coordinating cooldowns. Algrim, if you could drop Healing Tide on the 2nd pillar, and Bubbles, if you could do your big cooldowns on the 3rd, Tusk and I will handle the 4th.
Okay.
For the new people here, these last 3 bosses just get more and more hectic. So hang in there.
D, how was that with me, Tank? At the time?
Yeah, that was fun. Actually, maybe I can give the healers a little bit of space by doing a slight swap on my spec here.
And there was one other thing I wanted to mention. Move your view to head straight down over you. That really helps a lot, I found.
Yeah, it does.
So twist it so you're just looking at the top of your bald head.
Speak for yourself. I got a nice head of hair right here.
Get a nice body of hair.
You down.
Because you don't have to switch targets. You're always on Sludge Fist. It's handy.
Back to Skull.
Algrim, can you stand?
4, 3, 2.
Forward to Skull.
I hit my stupid streaming totem.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. We got this.
Stack up.
Sorry, change my mind. Not yet.
Gotta pull back faster, Red.
Melee stack.
used to him being on you.
Remember, after this chain, melee right. After the chain.
Back to here.
Melee right, melee right. Smooth.
HT, if you can stand, do so.
Let's move forward.
2, 1.
Beware.
Don't get run over.
Do not get run over.
Algrim healing. Tide.
I did it earlier, remember?
It's okay. We don't need
I'm
one
You're
right
fine. You're fine. We're fine.
Remember, melee, we're going to move all the way to the wall. All the way to the wall.
Our move
For the
is
first
fairly
round.
large.
Beware.
Melee right.
Big move. Back up a bit. Kiss the edge. Move forward.
After this slam, melee's going to have to make a big move
Go
to the
to
right.
skull, not where we are.
Big move to the right, melee.
Beware.
Alright, we got enough deaths. Let's go ahead and wipe this.
Alright, stand in the stomp. It's insta-kill.
1.
For non-tanks.
I was like, it did 20% of my health.
Stand in his way and
Yeah.
squish it.
Even that didn't one-shot me. That's crazy.
You have that trinket that keeps you up. Doesn't
I don't think that was it. Do
Bubble's
you
gonna
want,
finish on Wolf.
do you want us to tank and beat it to DPS? Would that help?
It's not the throughput, which is what that would presumably gain, and that would lose us fort. It's the survival, which the loss of fort I think would be probably a bigger deal there.
He's just dissing my DPS.
Oh, Wrath's DPS lines up very, very nicely with the pillars
Yeah,
here, so
this is a
nothing about
Kyrian paladin
individuals
fight.
here.
Oh, it's getting bigger. How you all doing? Here.
Remember, I first started this, D's like, I need you to personally do 500 more DPS. I'm like, let me tweak my spec. I'm like, I did 2,500 more DPS. Is that cool? He's like, yes.
Now, if we had another priest, Frodon. Of course, then we'd lose Frodon's DPS.
Yeah.
Maybe if that monk guy joins us, I can play my priest.
Kevin is not going to be able to make all the raids, so keep that in mind when you're thinking about the impact.
Keep in mind, my priest is still level 50 anyway, so, you know.
And he would have to get geared up after he hits 60.
And all that jazz, too.
Alright, everyone's ready? Counting down.
Turn your camera directly over you.
Beware.
Melee stack. Nice stack.
Beware.
Save your big DPS for when he hits the pillars.
Run out melee. Going.
If you've
Coming
got
right
your,
back here.
If you've got your stand, Steve, do so.
Beware.
A little back behind. Go to the diamond.
Out melee. Run out melee.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
I had major lag there. Don't know if y'all can hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Beware.
Melee, stack here.
Better?
Yep.
You taunted him.
Yep.
Beware.
Melee, run out.
Get ready to move.
Forward.
Back in, melee.
Right back here.
After this chain slam, move right, melee. Melee, move right.
Let's get Ray up.
Tuck yourself in the
Melee
little
out.
nook.
2, 1.
Beware.
Be behind the box. For melee.
Oh, Master, be so happy.
Beware.
Melee to the wall. All the way to the wall.
Range move to skull now.
Beware.
Melee right.
Now to skull again.
Melee out, melee out.
All the side
Watch
of the
that.
pylons.
I might
Back
call that
here.
on 3 or 4.
This one, whatever's next.
Melee stay.
Beware.
Melee out.
2, 1.
Beware.
Don't get stepped on. Note skull.
Beware.
No fair.
Move to skull.
Melee stack.
Beware.
Melee right, melee right.
Don't get squished.
Melee out. Melee to the right.
Back to skull.
After the slam, melee right.
Beware.
Next one's a big move.
4, 3, 2.
Make sure you're topped off for this pillar hit.
Big move, big move.
Beware.
Into the little nook.
We're going to be pulling this through. There's a lot of mess around that area.
No fair.
Change my mind.
melee.
We're going there.
Beware.
Melee right.
We're going through some poo. Right back here.
Watch out, melee.
This roar is going to do a lot.
You know, defensive.
Yeah.
They've got him.
Be so happy. Run away, little girl. Run away.
Beware.
Stop in time.
Aim him over here so I missed the.
Beware.
All right, we're going to be taking our break here. Class is running out.
Beware.
And I'm gonna die.
Yes, eventually, death comes for you as well.
You a builder or a
Back in 10 minutes.
Horn time.
I apologize to whoever I
Jack's making his
life gripped to me, by the way. I think it was Harry the Hunter, because you were on the opposite side of something from me and you were stunned. That can be disconcerting.
Burble, 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 burble.
no attention to the council randomly going to another channel.
It's okay. Nobody's here either. Everybody's on break.
What channel
I
thing?
just came back and heard bloom, bloom, bloom.
I was basically just trying to find out from Mod what kind of beer model.
Something to go with his shoe collection. D has a jewelry collection.
Fewer now. I've ended several of those rings. No longer do I have 11 of them.
He only has the one ring to rule them all now, apparently.
In fairness, I'm pretty sure one of these rings I have is quite nice.
Yes, but
Martin,
it's
right?
one ring.
Ooh, cookies.
Oh, you can't get him. He left the raid group.
Oh, son of a...
5,
I can't get him either.
4, 3,
That is the ultimate tease. Making a cookie machine and then having it broke.
Back from raid check. He is back in the raid, so clicks can occur.
I can drop. I didn't know.
Cookie.
Yeah, just do the logout wait. As long as the logged out but still in raid individual.
Yeah.
So we have most folks back. We'll still be doing various like buffing up stuff, but a few comments before we jump back in. Reminder, this is a fight that when we were first learning it back in the day, did take us a while to figure out how to move about, position ourselves, behave such that we weren't killing ourselves off. And so it does make perfect sense that new folks coming in might have the same experience. So no blame in that regard. I do want to emphasize that with the most important things being the staying alive, the three big things to watch out for of staying clumped with the person you're chained to, getting out of the stomp, and it's easiest to do those things if you avoid getting hit by the falling rocks, are the big things to be paying attention to. And so those working on learning the fights, be specifically watching those three things. Let your DPS be a little secondary to paying attention to the mechanics and staying alive.
Ranged, I also suggest don't really go to where she says, go to where she is. That is the diamond. Always stand on the diamond.
I mean, I'm better.
Yeah. But it's like you got to tuck into the places, so you're kind of close, but you kind of. So I always stay on the diamond, and I'm always good.
And also go ahead and buff up. Reminder, our buffs will have dropped, so refresh those, including Flass.
I'm not making fun of you. Your left is right.
No, left is wrong. Right is
Up is down is up, left is wrong.
That's why I call the dancing.
For those who don't know the background here, to be inclusive in our inside jokes, Nina has difficulty with left and right, which has made this assignment an amusing one.
Yeah, don't get her started on east and west either.
No, she does well on east and west. Just it's not a great way to tell people where to go in this fight. All right, we'll have a ready to pull check in a moment.
I ask for the people who have all the potions they need before you go?
I was actually just about to ask if you have or can make any phantom fire.
Yeah,
I can do that.
There's enough alchemists here. Somebody can make it.
White Oak was asking for runes, so I'll give this.
No, I don't need them right away.
I want to throw out the ready check, and those who are tidying up some of those pieces will let us know when they're set.
We'll stockpile.
Perfect.
Just spreading the love. Other people give them to me.
I'm an Indian giver.
All right, I do have that everyone is ready. So, counting down.
Melee start moving in. Melee stack. Melee run out. Further. There you go. Melee in.
Very good, melee.
Back here.
You ready to do
Melee
your
run out.
cooldown?
Melee run out.
4,
Melee run out.
2,
Melee back in.
Step.
Stopping time!
Blow your cooldowns.
Melee in. Melee on this side of the puddle, please. For now.
This is the nasty chainsaw.
Yep. Melee run out. Melee run out.
Steve, stand if you can.
Back up. Kiss
Stand
the
on the
edges.
diamond. Stand on the diamond.
After this chain slam, melee right.
Follow the diamond.
Kiss the edge.
All of the shaman stand?
4, 3,
Run out, melee, run out.
1.
Forward.
Next cooldowns, get ready.
Melee all the way to the wall. Melee right. Perfect. Melee out, melee out. Melee in.
I'm not
Coming
hearing
back
you,
at the
Nine.
chain slam. We are swapping sides. Go skull side.
After the chain slam, melee's gonna move right. Melee right a little bit.
Oh, be careful.
Let's get Zalia.
Back
Melee
up.
out. Melee in.
Stopping time!
Good res on
Be
the wrist.
squish.
Trying to find her on the raid frames.
DPS now.
Group 2.
We're going forward.
Sally is Everett.
Yes.
That's why.
Okay, I got it. I had her.
Stay tight here first.
Melee stack.
Not yet. Bubbles, you're gonna kill me.
Melee right. Melee out. Melee in.
Go to Skull from this.
Melee left.
Oh
left,
no,
left.
go all the way though. Watch out.
Crystal's up. Cooldown.
BE if we got it.
Melee out.
Doing it.
1.
Melee in.
Beware.
Next move is a big one, but not there.
Follow the diamond.
Beware.
Go to Skull now.
Beware.
Melee right. Melee right.
Watch your health.
Melee out.
Hellstone. Lots if you can.
Melee out. Melee out.
Back to here, not the Skull yet. Oh, I moved
Roar
Skull, so.
up.
Watch the.
Melee out.
2. 1.
Melee in.
Beware.
Alright, wipe it. I don't need the production wrath, by the way.
Okay.
Sounds so sweet to
I figure it just not stuns you.
I guess that's fair.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna die either. It just stuns me for like 6 seconds.
But yes, so again, survival. We need to be watching those things that kill us.
Everyone stays alive to the end, we win.
Be a brick, and don't tell them me bosses I ain't assigned a gig.
Also, from a healing cooldown perspective, I'm a little bit more nervous about the roars at the second roar in phase 3 and the after pillar 3 and the second roar after pillar 4.
Okay.
Those are where we often have people basically down at about half health when the roar goes off and they die. I don't think we're really having any deaths when the pillars get hit.
All right. We will. We're gonna move our cooldowns to just before the roars then.
And also, if any of the folks who are learning the fight have any questions about what's going on, anything's not clear to you, please do ask, as opposed to working in uncertainty.
And again, when we're moving around, don't have to avoid those puddles. The ones that come down, yeah, you don't want to get caught in that and get stunned. But the ones that are down on the ground, minimal amount of damage. Don't stand in them on purpose, but...
And a slight slow.
Yep. Buff up.
Just because you're used to being melee, Algrim.
One tactic. Cool your blast.
All right, everyone's ready. Counting down.
Melee starts to move forward.
Beware.
Melee stack. Pulling. Melee run out. Melee run back in.
Back to skull.
Melee run out.
4, 3,
Melee back in.
1.
Stop in time!
Get ready with your cooldowns.
Not skull yet.
Melee over here, please. To the left.
Beware.
Melee out, melee out. Melee back in. Oh, watch the puddle.
This is the bad one.
After this chain slam, Melee is going to have to move right. Through the puddle. Melee right through the puddle. Huh, one didn't drop that time. Melee out, melee out. Melee back in.
Steve standing.
Melee behind him.
You want my healing now?
No. The roar that is going to happen after he wakes up.
Melee all the way to the wall, all the way to the wall.
Can't heal D.
Yep, move up. Up the skull.
Beware.
Melee right, through the puddle. Melee out. Melee out.
Forward. After this, go to skull.
Melee right, melee right.
Tuck into the edge of the
Melee out,
podium.
melee out.
Stand on diamond.
Forward.
Don't get squished.
VE.
Thank you.
Nice stack.
Beware.
Melee right. Melee back out, back out. Melee in. If this change slam,
Come back
melee
here.
right. Melee right, melee right.
Next move is big.
Melee out.
2, 1.
Melee back in.
Oh, come on.
Don't get squished.
I can pop up if you want me to.
No.
That was not one of our better ones.
Parts of it were actually. In that
Still alive.
we had a lot of. We were fully alive through the first 1.5 pillar.
Melee left. Melee back out. Melee in. What the?
Welcome to me being the only ranged alive.
Beware.
She is now.
Yeah, let's go and wipe it.
Just remember, it is important to stack tightly, especially during those roars. When he knocks you out, if you're just a couple of yards away, it might knock you to where the chain breaks. If you're unlucky. So it's always best to stack pretty tightly.
There's also a directional aspect to it. If you are close together, you'll more likely be roared as a unit in the same direction. If you are spread apart, you'll be roared in separate directions, which I'm pretty sure we got one chain break from that at least.
Always getting bigger. How you doing? I'll tell the lads you're solid.
Kind of surprised. That's only our 59th wipe, according to me.
Yeah. Feels like more.
Yeah, I was going to say, it feels like we're over 100.
Buff up?
Felt like we didn't wipe that long on Sludgefish.
I guess it's just we wiped fast and hard on Denathrius.
One sec. Sorry, I had to go grab my cat.
But now I have everyone ready. Counting down.
Come on, I know how I feel tanking with D.
Yeah, we do a whole lot of up against the wall.
Yeah, we do.
The wall is my comfort blanket.
Stuck up melee?
Our tanks are supposed to be the first against the wall when the revolution comes.
Melee, run out. Run out.
Back here.
If you're resting available HT, use it.
It is not.
Melee, run out.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Stopping time!
Tuck into the little corner.
Melee, stack here. Stack here.
Alright, spot.
It was. Wrath was up close. You got the other side of the tank hit.
Melee, run out.
You killed Rhea.
Melee, back in.
Rhea was standing in the wrong spot.
Go to where Skull currently is.
Melee left. That's why you need to move as a group.
Res Sarah.
Melee out, melee out.
2, 1.
Forward.
Back again.
Beware.
Stop in time!
Next move is a big one.
Melee hug the wall.
Beware.
Melee
All
right.
the way to skull.
Across the puddle. Melee out. Melee back in.
All the way to skull again. Back to here.
Melee slightly back.
There's going to be a roar on this next, a stampeding roar on the next stump.
Do you want to be?
No, not yet. Soon.
Time!
For the roar in after this roar. Move up.
Beware.
Now. Come back to where we are.
VE now?
Yes, yes.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Stop in time!
Forward. Forward again. Keep on going forward. Do you have healing tide?
I do.
All right. Hit it at the chain slam. Now drop it.
I did.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Just too much attrition going on. Gotta stay alive. I know my repeating that is only so useful, so I apologize for that, but
So sweet to squish you.
it's still true. But I think I'm going to say, in the interest of sanity, we're going to make this the last pull, even though we have some blast time still. Bring out your gammons.
Throw a coin to your gammon.
Gammon.
Also, Wrath, to help you distinguish gammons. I have a moon on my head now.
Gammon will save us.
You do realize if I do swap to Shaman that we don't have a DK anymore.
Yep, it's true. On the upside, so Chip, who's applying, is a Demon Hunter, and Late Rain is also a Demon Hunter. But DK doesn't have unique buffs, at least. AMZ has also been reduced in significance for 9.1, so not as big of a loss in that specific. I mean, DKs are good, don't get me wrong, just not unique buff good.
Stomp is like the big melee circle, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Because we have people that have
just aren't getting out of the circle.
Getting out of the circle, and I don't know, trying to find those speed buffs would be great. You might have to use them because it is a big circle.
It's on. They shrunk it. It's
if you're reacting as soon as it comes up, it's easy to walk out of.
Yeah.
The issue is reacting as soon as it's up.
So I think
it's rather like the swirlies. It's why I try to, and have various success, of throw the skull out early, because as soon as you hear that warning, as soon as you see that swirl, you need to start moving, otherwise you're going to get clipped.
Yeah, for the stomp, actually, while I explicitly do not recommend this, if you start moving the moment it comes out, you can actually back out of it.
No backing.
Yeah, he's not recommending it. He's just highlighting
I'm
that.
Specifically not recommending it. I am simply noting that is the timer.
I will tell more people about 10 o'clock if you tell people to back up.
I'm not telling people to do that.
Algrim and Lex, just let me know when you're good.
Everybody needs to have that Torghast power permanently. No backing up.
Next raid tier, you can.
I know.
At least for the first fight.
What we really need is to all have the Demon Hunter move where you just leap backwards.
Or disengage. I wonder if it's big enough to
Lex, are you good?
If we had a melee hunter, we could
back up. Period.
I could not hear you in the course of all that, Lex.
Sorry, my key is stuck in a constant.
Yep, I see that. You're kind of running around
in a circle.
I'm going to give a moment for you to figure out how to...
Oh, you know that one where
Hit shift.
Actually, if you
stand still.
Hit the key that's in the same direction of rotation, like if it's D or A, then it'll stop.
Oh, there you go. Jeez.
I've had that happen too.
What?
Haven't you ever had that happen? Like it keeps you going around and around in circles, and if you hit the key that's in that would normally send you in the same direction as the rotation you're doing, it makes it stop. I have no idea what it is, but I've had it happen to me.
Okay, good.
You guys need to buy new keyboards. That's all I'm saying.
Glad I'm not the only one that gets weird errors.
Alright, here we go. Counting down.
I think Ray, you could have stopped before the word error.
Melee start moving in.
Beware.
Wow, that's my bad. I didn't think it was going to go that far. Sorry.
Wrath is winner.
He just doesn't like the fact that Gammon is the bestest.
Melee run out.
Still worried it's going to crash our raid leaders.
Melee run in.
It's never done that before.
Chain slam to where we are.
Coming.
Melee run out.
4, 3, 2,
Melee back in.
1.
In the little nook.
Don't get squished. Melee stack.
I'm gonna go left, Wrath.
Melee run out.
Stop.
Melee back in.
This is the bad one.
Melee will be moving right after this chains. Melee right, melee right. Melee out, melee out.
2, 1.
Nice job.
Ready your second cooldown.
Get squished.
I'll be using mine now, White.
I think you can.
What's
Yeah,
that?
wait. Nothing.
Melee
Not
top.
yet.
Or spot Wrath.
Melee here.
I don't even know where you are.
Melee right and
Like 3 seconds.
melee right, melee right.
Forward now. Tight clump. Tight, tight,
Melee
tight.
out, melee out.
On the diamond.
Nice job. Melee back in.
Left, right side of the pillar. Sorry. There's the chain slam.
We're fine.
Okay.
Melee's gonna have to move right. No. Move right, move right.
Be careful.
Ready your third cooldowns if you
Melee out,
want.
melee out.
Don't get
Melee out.
squished. Forward.
HD stand if you can.
Don't get squished, pull out.
Our next mate.
Melee stack, melee
Our
stack.
next move is big. Actually, move now. A little bit more. There we go. Just this far. Not all the way to skull. Stay back a little bit.
Melee right,
Now
melee
go
right,
to
melee
skull.
right. Melee out, melee out.
Forward
Back
and
in.
You want Ray up?
Yeah, Rhea up and Steve stand if you can.
When this chain
Do not
happens,
go,
we're gonna have to
go
move
to
right.
where we are. It's fine.
Or not,
Oh,
melee stack.
yuck.
Shaman stand if you can.
4,
Melee out, melee out.
2, 1.
Forward, forward, through the things. Don't get squished.
Melee stack.
Forward, ranged. To
You
skull.
think you have left in the tank? This is a really good attack.
Melee right,
Skull,
melee right,
skull.
melee right.
Potions if you haven't used.
Melee out, melee out. Melee back in.
All the way through.
Algrim now. Healing time.
Just down.
Much better.
It's all Gammon.
Gammon does it again.
I'm telling you, the Mad Gammon is not.
And you know, everyone living through 2 full pillars.
Yeah.
Because of the magic of
Really?
Gammon.
Yes.
They would not have been able to do that if it weren't for Gammon.
In all fairness, really well done the people for whom this was the first night on the fight and making it through, learning what they needed to do and getting that done.
Yeah, that is a very tough
Wow.
fight.
We must continue
And the first time experiencing the power of Gammon.
Yes, this is a very intense fight. The next one's even more hectic, so make sure to watch.
The next one's a different kind of hectic.
Yeah, the
The next one's hectic, but it's not harder. I would say.
The next one is more hectic, but less individually deadly.
I think one too many query strings running.
All right, we do have a little bit of loot. Hold on.
So make sure to watch videos for Tuesday.
Basically, Saru, do you want that?
Oh, crap, that's right. He and I are the only ones here. Never mind.
Okay. I think that was the only piece of loot, unless anyone else is whispering me as we speak. Okay, that's it, Short and D.
It depends on if Steve has loot.
Oh, yeah. I'm assuming Steve needs.
Are you alive, Steve?
Steve, there's loot!
Steve, the power of Gammon has saved you.
Power of Gammon compels you!
Just one more route, and I had to sim it real quick.
Alright. Beautiful.
So yes, there you go, people. That is the power of Gammon.
The harness is probably a cloak.
Yeah, we're going to stop there for the night, sir.
Waste.
Leather waist.
Leather...
Waste.
Is it a waist? It is actually a waist.
What? I haven't collected that one yet. Hold up here.
Alright, get there eventually.
Yeah, I'm just going to do
And thinking Ben probably the only one interested.
Sorry, I was just trying to find what I'm currently wearing for my waist. My bad.
You want to roll on it?
Okay.
Yeah, roll.
We can see your waist even if you can't.
Yeah. All right. So Ben, go get that from White Oak.
Also, Steve, hang around for a moment after raid.
We're done. I will exit stage left, but thanks everybody.
Indeed. Thank you, everyone, very much.
Yep.
Thanks all.
So,
We'll be back in on Tuesday, and we'll let you know the plan.
Okay, bye-bye. Good night.
Later.
Steve, can you hear the sound of my voice?
Yes, I can.
go to the light, Steve. Go to the light.
What light? There's all kinds of lights.
There are indeed a lot of lights.
The blue one.
I used all A markers that fight, trying. There were many.
Just wait until next fight.
Next fight is hectic and requires a lot of learning. But
Hello.
Hey, everybody's here.
it's less, as people said, instantly deadly.
Anyway,
Short or Nina, who wants to lead?
Short can lead.
Okay.
He has the special mathematical symbol next to his rank.
Mathematical symbol?
That's nice.
I was thinking the crown. I was like, is that the map?
Anyway, stop.
Yeah. All right. So Steve, we were thinking we wanted to offer you and Kevin the chance to join us if you'd like to join.
I would, and I'm actually surprised because the reason I have a moving issue is because I'm not a touch typist. So I'm constantly looking at my buttons, looking at the middle of the screen, and sometimes I miss stuff. I've gotten used to playing that way. It's the way I've played ever since I started because I've never taught myself how to touch type.
Right, people still make fun of me for not. I still keyboard it. I don't mouse it.
Another one like me.
Well, my wife double mouse clicks to move.
Yeah, I use a combination of WASD and double mouse to do my moves, depending on situation.
Yeah.
I do. With
we love people who perform well in raids. We also love people who are willing to learn in raids, and especially when things are new to them. And raiding isn't what we're all about. It's something we do, but we're interested in having good people who want to be part of our community. And we think that both you and Kevin would make great additions to the community, so we'd love to have you join us.
Flipping awesome, because we'd be happy to accept. And I'm going to G-quit right now out of our guild. And that way we can get business taken care of. And also part of my problem was my frame raid frames were in my way. I couldn't click. When I would go to click to turn, I was clicking on somebody's freaking name.
Oops. To investigate.
So I said, okay, let's just get rid of the add-on for now.
It is such a headache to have to rebuild your UI.
I mean, sometimes because I don't know anything about weak auras, or I would be using them.
Well, Bubbles is the person to talk to for that one.
100%.
Yeah.
And it's funny, I think we were going to give you an opportunity to say, some time to say goodbyes in your guild. That's fine, but apparently the answer
it's
is
just family.
hell no.
It's family, bro. Seriously, all of them are real life family.
Sounds good.
And most of them left the guild a long time ago. And doing their own little thing over to the side with each other. So, and Kevin and I are brothers, so, it's like we were taught back our brothers play.
Understood.
So, he was like, he called me like, he very rarely calls me at work. And he said, hey, you want a raid? It's Tuesday, not Wednesday. He said, no, man, I think I found us a cool group to run with. I was like, well, then absolutely. So, that's, and it's, I guess we can call it history now.
Indeed.
I'm very, very happy that you two are going to be joining up with us. You have such a bubbly energy. It's really great to hear.
And it's funny because I mean sometimes I work in apartments that the air conditioner's broke in, and it's really hot right now. So I come home like sweat dripping, dragging ass.
But now you have something to celebrate.
I mean, right? Because I'd log on and I'm like, wow, there's nobody here to do anything with. I guess I'll go play PUBG.
Yeah. I'm guessing, we saw some people come back that we haven't seen in a little while because they just announced 9.1. I imagine
also,
we'll start
I
seeing
may
people
have
filter
wheedled
back.
a few people and guilted them into showing up recently.
And that's why we're glad you joined the guild, Hyman.
I mean, it's great to have people that are like-minded, as Kevin would say, because this is what we've needed, was a little more structure, because you should hear our raids. It's a lot more goofing off.
Well, as you said, we know how to have our fun, but we also know how to put our game faces on, and this was definitely more of a game face night. But hey, I can tell, I'll say it right out, I saw you improving in mechanics as the night went on. It's a rough fight. It kind of sucks.
One of the times I died, whoever I was chained with wouldn't move.
It's possible
There are
that
reasons
was
for that.
from them being stunned from a rock falling from the ceiling is one of the reasons that things like that can happen.
Yeah, that's.
If they get flipped by it, they get stunned, and then you have to say, oh no, my person is not moving.
Yeah,
I better not move.
I will say, as someone who did this fight primarily as melee, where it is much, much harder than the ranged people, having also done it as a ranged person, over the course of, I think
there are complaints, yes.
the 45 wipes, I think it took us before it took us like 40 wipes before we killed him.
Something along those
30
lines.
to 40, yeah.
That sounds
so
like us trying to get into Ice Crown.
Yeah, over that course, you learn tips and tricks, and you learn how everyone individually moves. I could roughly guess where Mod or Short would move or how I was going to kill Short that particular time, or how Frodon was going to kill me because he had cheat death up. Things like that.
That was so funny.
Yeah. So
I mean, I see your point because it's the same way on a first-person shooter. You don't know how this person plays until you get to know them.
And like I said, learning the rhythms of the movements. It's
exactly
like a dance.
Knowing exactly how long you have to get out, how far the chain goes, how long you can give someone in that stun to let them catch up.
How fast you are.
Yeah. And I gotta say, I'm so happy that nerfed the chain length and
oh my God.
the stomp distance.
So
because stomp was so tight,
and they did it right after we killed him too, which killed me.
Literally the week after, right?
I know.
And honestly, like I said, this is the first time I've made it to Sledgefest.
Yep.
So
now you can lord it over Kevin a little bit.
You say, hey, this is the first time I've made it to Stone Legion General.
Right?
Also, whenever he is back at keyboard and what have you, he can reach out to any of the council to send him an invite.
Yeah,
I'll let him know because I'll probably talk to him later on this evening.
Sounds good.
Awesome.
Any of us who are on, tell them to
Yep.
talk to us.
I am in fact gonna log off and go do more work, unfortunately.
Oh.
But it was very good having you.
I'll
Good
try
seeing
to
you
be
today.
on this weekend.
Oh yeah, I'll be around this weekend.
I'll be around this weekend starting around 8 o'clock my time.
Awesome.
Which
Are you
thankfully, I
Central?
believe is our time too.
Yes, I'm
All right.
Central.
Oh no.
Catch you all later. I'm headed off.
That's actually
Okay.
a warning we should give you if you haven't heard it, is that whenever we talk about times, if we don't specify,
It's
we
Eastern.
mean Eastern.
Generally
Because
speaking.
our server used to be Eastern until we got merged with all these other crazy servers.
I
And,
noticed that we had a whole bunch of merged servers when I logged back on this time. I was like,
Yeah.
what happened?
Yeah, we got all
Battle
those
for Azeroth happened.
you got all those crazy people from Burning Legion
Yep.
starting so much drama in trade chat. I had to turn it off.
Is that the Corbin?
No, that's Gen chat for Raid. I don't even understand that.
Well, they started doing it in Orbo.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, my favorite. I don't remember. I think they're on Burning Legion, but there's another Iron Fist. But it's just like Iron Fist, one word, all capitals.
Yeah.
So I always like running into those guys when I was on Wrath, and I'm like, Iron Fist represent, whoop whoop.
Yeah, they're Burning Legion.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna catch everyone later. I'm gonna go do some more work. Steve, good to have you.
Good night, everybody.
Appreciate the invite. Have a good evening.
Good evening.
Yep. Good night, everyone. I'm dropping off Discord as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see what my wife's doing.
Have a good one. Catch you later.